Hi, my loves, direct Malay, girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to y'all with some quick commentary about Mr. Meek Mills. Okay, let's get into this commentary regarding him traveling to Ghana. Y'all know he was over in Ghana, okay, struggling to stand up. You know, it was multiple moments where he had some issues in Ghana. So he was over there, and I think he was just celebrating the detty December, festivities that people were having. And in the process, he went over there, and I think he performed as well. I really don't know. I really didn't come on here to give y'all the whole, informative newscaster thing. But he went over to the Flagstaff house, or the Jubilee house in Ghana. I think it was opened in 2008. This is the equivalent to the White House for their country. Now, I didn't know about it. I never knew about the Jubilee House. I never knew that they had something like this, to even begin with. But this is what Meek Mill had tried to rest on. Now, he was invited there, or, he asked to be there. I don't know how that even came about. He was allowed to bring cameras, which he, took some shots of him performing a rap song. And he posted a video. And in the video, there was, some clips of him in this government building, and he was rapping, blessings, blessings, you know how he do, dreams of nightmare, nigga. And he was going in. I don't know the context of the song. Maybe I could have, listened to it, but honestly, Meek has fell off to me. Because coming from New Jersey, Meek, don't get it wrong, dream of nightmares come on. you know what we doing. But as far as his new music, it really just haven't been doing it for me. Not to mention the situation with his baby mother. You know what I mean? He ain't have to do Milano like that, but that's a whole nother conversation. So he filmed it and he released this musical video, and the people of Ghana are upset. Now, before we get into what they have to say, I'm going to read some tweets that Meek Mill posted. Which, by the way, is very, very, very mature of him, because we've seen Meek Mill not take accountability, deflect, all of these type of things, especially when he's called out on some of his, antics and tactics and just irresponsible things, right? So he says, to the people of Ghana, no video I dropped ever meant to disrespect the people of Ghana. Okay, just, you're not going to say Ghanaian. The fastest way to make connection is through music, and I wanted to do that with displaying art. I'm in my 30s, from America, and didn't know much about the lifestyle here. My apologies to the people if any disrespect. We're still going to push to make the connection between Black people in America and Africa. What I'm trying to do is more than a video, and you should see coming soon. My apologies to the office also. Some Ghanaians were like, well, how did they even get the cameras in there, and this, that, and the third, and blase, blase. Again, because this is their presidential, building. I'm sure that there's all sorts of policies and protocols, security clearances. And Meek said that, we had a small video. It was permissible. It was allowed. And, I don't think they realized that I was going to be shooting a music video. Now, Meek Mill came swiftly. He came to the scene and said, you know what? I didn't even know. That's not what I was trying to do. And genuinely, I feel like he didn't mean it in that way. Music and hip hop culture is huge, is a huge part of his DNA, is a huge part of who he is. Like, that is his makeup. You get what I'm saying? Like, I talk a lot. That is a part of my makeup. I'm a talk wherever I go. So I think that, he thought it would be cool to be like, in this presidential building, we got our own, White House. Let's call it the Black House over in Ghana. And I think to his point that, he didn't even realize that so many people, I think he highlighted the fact that not a lot of Black Americans realize that something like this even exists. And not for nothing, although some Ghanaians feel like it was disrespectful, we would not have known about it, right? Like, I didn't know about it. And all of the, Africans or specifically Ghanaian people that I run into, like, they're not like, oh, hey, yeah, we have this, da, 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 da. It's more or less about conversations about jollof. So I think that him even highlighting that, we have these type of things in other continents and other countries is a positive. And I feel like that's what he was trying to do. Now, the cultural differences are there. Okay, the cultural differences are there when it comes to African people, African American people, and I'm not going to go into the whole foundational Black American, and I am not that girl. Like, I'm not for the diaspora wars. It's corny to me. It's actually really corny, and I think that the people who are trying to do that, are y'all whack. Y'all are whack. He just did not know. Now, some people feel like there's a certain level of due diligence that you have to do when you travel. Now, absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. You can't just be all willy-nilly. Oh, I'm sorry, it's my culture. I ain't know that this is da, 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 da. Now, hate to say it, but arrogance and ignorance is a little bit a part of American culture. Whether you American, African American, whether you are, and what I mean by African American, I mean by Black, because those who are immigrants to this country, they're truly African American. But y'all get what I'm saying. Black people, we have this, they don't speak English. You know what I mean? We kind of tend, not all, I'm saying we just as a general, statement, but I don't really move like that. We tend to get comfortable with the things that we have as a air quote American. You get what I'm saying? And I think that he felt like, yeah, well, this is what we're doing, and I don't gotta know. I'm a 30-year-old man, Black American man, and I'm going here and we about to shoot this video, without thinking about the pride, the heritage, the culture, and the preservation that needs to go when we're talking about these prestigious buildings. That are in different parts of the world, whether or not this is your home, or you feel like you're 50% Ghanaian, or whatever the case may be. If someone invites you into their home and they say, well, you got to take off your shoes here, you can't say, well, we don't do it at my house. Well, you're not at your house. You're in mine. So I think that there could have been a little bit more due diligence that had happened from his actual team, the people that he had around him. Now, y'all saw the video clip. It seemed like he had his, regular day ones there. Now, I think that the people of Ghana are, I think that they are, I want to say dragging it a little bit, but who am I? It could be that bias. You get what I'm saying? Because if he didn't know, he didn't know. He swiftly apologized, He contributed to the tourist marketing because, whether or not, not just with the dollars that he spent being there, but also too, getting people interested in returning back to Africa. He's not the only one who's been doing that. We've seen Vince Mensa and Erykah Badu. Everybody are kind of putting it out there that this is a place to be. Now, that doesn't mean come and go. Go over there and just do what y'all want to do, because that's not okay. And there has to be a level of respect. Absolutely. But I don't think that we should condemn him and say, oh, he's fully responsible, he needs to blase, because you ever be at somebody's house and you just feel really comfortable. You feel like, I'm home, I'm gonna do whatever. And then their mom looking at you like, why this girl got her feet on my couch? You get what I'm saying? I feel like it was just one of those moments. And I also think too, I want to speak to the air that Africans have against or with Black Americans. I feel like, he's like, go back to your country where they don't even respect you, and you want to come over to my country and do what you want to do in our White House, which I don't feel like that was Meek's intention. Right? Some people truly are Pan-Africanism, meaning this is my home as well. Although I may not have any family here, but my roots somehow are connected to this land. And I feel like Africans tend to feel like they are better than Black Americans. Black Americans, some feel like they are better than Africans. And I just think that we need to stop. We need to quit. We need to talk about these things, have these kind of conversations. you know, even being open to those conversations, because I'm sure if someone would have told him like, yeah, Meek, I don't think this is a good idea, you know, one of the representatives from, you know, from the Flagstaff house could have been like, well, what are you using this footage for? Or, you know, kind of had that in place. It really just shows that how easy it is to kind of get through the loops, if you ask me. So I'm curious to know you all's opinion on this situation. I'm for once surprised that Meek, that he was able to handle it in this way. Okay. And I am not surprised by the fake outrage, but I wish that it wasn't, you know, more or less like, brother, you know, you're welcome here, but let's not do that. You know, Meek can go, you know, a step further and take that piece of footage out of his video. Who knows? But to, you know, condemn him and say, you can't even go to your own country and go to the White House and shoot a video. Like, you know, come on, y'all. Really? Y'all really think that that man really meant it in that way? And let me know if y'all think I'm just being biased, because it could be that, but I don't feel that it is. I feel like he made an honest mistake. So, in short, I feel like Meek handled it the best way that he could. Of course, he could have done a little bit better with, you know, making sure that he could use the footage from what he was actually capturing. And I do feel like that the Ghanaian people are a little bit dragging it. Somewhere in between there lies the truth. Let me know what y'all think. Drop down in the comments and hit the like button if you like these kind of quick blurb videos, you know what I mean? Long ying ying ying, something for you to listen to in your AirPods, girl. You know how we doing it. That's it. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.